What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good week. Here are the 4 things you need to know about this week. Number 1, our Federal Reserve met and decided to lower the interest rates by 0.25%. So our Federal Reserve has a dual mandate, 2 things that they're in charge of. Number 1, attempt at targeting a steady inflation rate. Now, you might think to yourself, why do we need inflation at all? Well, it's important for businesses over time to be able to raise prices somewhat. 2 to 3% is a normal inflation rate. When it starts to get out of control, the Fed has to raise interest rates to try and slow down the economy to bring prices down. It's a good subject matter to discuss at the end of this video. The second mandate they have is to try and maximize employment. So when the economy gets too slow and they need to bolster jobs, they will lower interest rates so businesses will be borrowing money, maybe hiring employees, expanding, etc. Think about it this way. If interest rates go down, more people might buy a home, build a home, buy a car, refinance. That all takes employees to do those jobs. That stimulates the economy. So recently, the Fed lowered interest rates because the job market is starting to slow down. We need to keep a close eye on that because often the Federal Reserve is slow to act and sometimes very far behind. So we'll watch the jobs numbers very closely to tell us how the economy is doing. Number 2, looks like we have a trade deal with China, or at least a short-term one over the next year or so. Our President Trump met with President Xi of China and looked to negotiate an agriculture trade deal as well as some sort of deal regarding the rare earth minerals that we need in basically all of our technology products. The market has long anticipated this trade deal, so there's really no activity in the market in response to this trade deal, but it certainly is not a negative. Number 3, NVIDIA surpassed $5 trillion in market cap. That's total value of the company. No company in history has ever surpassed this level. It's a significant milestone. What's also important to understand is that NVIDIA now makes up close to 10% of the entire S&P 500. So as NVIDIA goes, so goes the market. We need to watch NVIDIA very closely to see how they do. Obviously, their business is booming right now with the AI trade, but if that tends to slow down, NVIDIA could take the entire market with it. Number 4, it's earnings season. Every quarter, companies are mandated to report to shareholders how they're doing. We are in the midst of that now. Last night, for example, we heard from Google or Alphabet. Their business is flying. They're doing great things, exceeding expectations, and the stock is up on that news. Facebook or Meta, on the other hand, not so hot, and the stock is getting hit significantly on that news. If you don't already know when your company is reporting, not just the companies that you're tracking already in the portfolio, but companies you might be considering to put into the portfolio. Know when they report, summarize those earnings reports, and know how your company is doing. Those are the 4 things that you need to know about this week. Have a great weekend.